everybody. I'm Arlon.
Hey everybody, it's Naj.
Hey, it's Sam.
Hi guys, Beat.
Hey guys, it is.
Hey, it's Robyn, and my quote today is, "We're not normal. We're us. We're incredible."
Oh no, you did not. Okay.
Yes. Which is, by the way, a Lucifer quote. So,
Yeah.
for those that don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
So today's a multi-fandom episode since you guys been asking for it, and plus, so as long as it hasn't really given us a lot of content, we decided to do what you requested, which is multiverse type teas. The topics today will be Motherland, Lucifer, Nancy Drew, and Sailor Moon. So let's hop in. I'm excited. So who's gonna go first? What show y'all gonna bring in first? Motherland?
Let's do Motherland first. Sam?
Yeah.
Sam?
What about it?
This was highly requested by you, right?
I guess.
What's the summary?
Summary of Motherland is basically witches using their powers to fight other people.
So the whole show is Motherland Fort Salem.
Yeah.
That's the title.
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix?
They are
It's on
basically in the
Hulu.
army to fight for humans because they made a deal years ago with the humans so they can be free.
Yeah, that.
So the premise, if I look up online, it says Motherland Fort Salem follows Rael, Abigail, and Tally, three witches who are enlisted in the U.S. Army. They train in combat magic and use their vocal cords to enact seeds or seed sounds, layering vocal cords to create powerful spells.
Vocal cord. They be out singing?
Yeah, they don't have spells, they sing.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about this is it's a woman-dominated world. The president is a woman. The lead witch or whatever is a woman. It's and it's like 300 years after the Salem witch trials, which is a good spin on things because obviously it's a male-dominated world right now. Really, if you think about it. So like having this flip on things and making it a female empowered world is really refreshing to see.
I only have to invest because I have
telling you.
Please.
You have to.
Told you it was good.
You have to react to.
You haven't even watched Avatar. Stop. So what about the ships?
I think.
The
ship,
Rayla,
top tier.
Oh, what about it? What about it? Come on, spice it up. Come on, What's top tier? What I'm missing?
We can't say much without spoiling.
Oh, you said that powerful.
Yeah, because they are the focus on the show.
All I can say is that they get so many scenes.
Yes.
More than
that's all you got to say.
And the good thing, like the two actresses who play
they love the ship.
They love their characters. Yeah, they love their ship. They and Sam was telling me that there's a lot of improvisation in their interactions in the show.
Oh yeah, from both of the actresses, they basically play with the scene.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a lot of unscripted moments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow. Keep going.
Keep going.
It feels really natural. It feels really natural with them, and they really are a beautiful relationship.
You wouldn't even tell that it was improvised.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's real. So I mean,
I didn't know until Sam told me some of the scenes.
I started digging. I was like, oh,
wow, yeah.
And started digging real ASAP. She was like,
get us.
She's like, I gotta figure out what's happening behind these scenes. And they said, oh yeah, actually we're just improvising, so enjoy. Okay, well.
And that's filmed in Vancouver, so.
Yeah.
Well, I can't relate. We're across the land. We're across the world, so I'm not gonna see them ever filming. Hate that. So, like, y'all got any ideas what's gonna happen in the newest season? Nope.
Well, we've got hints, but kind of like
Like Legacy is kind of, you don't know.
Sort of.
No, actually, you know a lot of things because of the
Yeah.
writer. He said something in Comic Con.
Yeah. I know one thing that we know is that both of both enemies are gonna come together to fight.
Like the two
Yeah.
main
Yeah.
factions that they talk about in the first season are
Yeah.
actually going to join together to because there's another one that kind of comes in towards
Another
the
big
end that
bad.
they yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
But no, Necromancer, Molly Ortiz. Let me stop.
Necromancer is
Yeah,
actually
yeah. They
very
have a
nice.
necromancer, but it's better.
Yeah,
Are you
way
so
better.
much better.
Way
Yeah,
better.
so much better.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh my god, who would have thought?
The
Necromancer.
special effects in the show are
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
So good,
They're
yeah.
better.
Yeah. They're so
Isila
good. And
never did anything wrong.
there's so many like little things in it that you're just like, okay, why did that happen? And what is going on? And I really hope that they touch on that later on in the second season.
I think they are.
There are like 10 episodes and it go by so fast because
Yeah,
you
it goes
just
by
want to know
fast.
what's gonna happen.
Arlon, did you watch the show?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Why are you not talking? I mean, you know, I thought it was
Because they've watched it more than me. They've watched it better than me.
Because it's a female dominant show, so he's just letting us
why.
take charge.
Run it. I'm letting them run it.
No mansplaining here.
Yeah, exactly.
When we get to our next topic, I do expect you to talk. Yeah.
For me?
Mind your business.
No,
No, Arlon.
Arlon.
Mind your business. Yeah.
why? Oh no. Okay, so the next topic is Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Okay, so before we even dive in, because Robyn is new to this the series, so she's going to be in. But I just stumbled upon it like 2 years ago, and I was annoyed through season 3. So
Oh God, season 3.
yeah, so so the summary is pretty much it's probably the most random show you ever come across, but it's so good. It's just about a girl named Chloe Decker. She is a police. She works at the police. She's like an FBI type tease agent, and she pretty much helps solve murders around LA. And Lucifer, the king, devil, if you know about that,
actual devil.
the
Yeah.
actual, and he and her fought. Well, they had this connection. I'm not going to dive into that. And it's scary because he's trying to fight away from it, and she's kind of confused because he's literally telling her who he is, and she's like, "You're playing games." She's a singer.
No one believes him. Yeah.
Yeah. He helps with her finding murderers. He has his special abilities that helps with the crime fighting. I mean, figuring out. And she's also a single mom. Well, she's not. She is kind of a single mom, but maybe dad is on the side. So. So that's as much as I can give y'all. That's literally what it is. It's just her and him fighting and figuring out murders.
He's the devil who owns a nightclub. Who's like this super eccentric, like playboy, like just grown man child who is
for him
so funny.
to live on this earth or to live in this universe for thousands and thousands of years, he acts dumb. Okay, he can't connect dots. He
be vibing though.
No, he makes everything about him. Everything is about him.
Everything about him, and he doesn't tell lies. So he's going to obviously tell you facts.
No, he doesn't lie.
If you ask him, do I look ugly in this outfit? He's most likely going to tell you yes and why, and just be real as he can be. But sometimes.
And Chloe is literally the only woman who does not fall for his charms.
Yeah.
And so he's just like completely thrown off because he's so used to women just like, okay. In the first season.
It takes like 2 chapters.
It takes a while. It's a slow burn.
It's like it's a slow burn. It takes like 3 to 4 death scenes for us for them to even understand. We have Mazikeen, who is pretty much his devil fighter, his like assist, like by his side when
she's a demon. Yeah,
is a literal demon, and she her development in the show is wild because she keeps.
I love her so
Yeah.
much. I love Maze.
She like every season they make her betray him, and he still accept her with open arms. So that's literally the summary, as close as it can get without being messy. It's a slow burn ship, so it's obviously not like Motherland where you get your ship. You have to work for that ship, okay?
If you love you have to, if you love angst and you love slow burn and you just, the two of them deliver that.
Yes,
and more.
And not even just angst, it's like ridiculous because each time they like each other or they're like feeling each other is different times. So like season 1, it was more of so Lucifer breaking into like getting to know Chloe and getting to understand her her baby dad, her daughter, and her interest, understand why she's not falling for his charm. The second season, they're feeling each other, they're kind of on the same page, but then something happens with his family. And now he's like, is it even real? The third season is Chloe falling for another person. And it's 5 seasons, but since some of them was from Fox and some are from Netflix, they have a different amount of episodes. Season 3 to be the worst season, it's the longest one. Oh,
it is. And season 3 has 26 episodes, but the season finale is actually the 24th episode. So they have these two like random thrown in episodes that have nothing to do with the story.
Wild. And the 4th season, like 10 episodes, and that's more about Chloe realizing jealousy on Lucifer. And then season 5 is the icing on the cake.
The fourth season is the best. The fourth season is so freaking good.
I'm gonna go with season 3.
Yeah, you like season 3?
Of course you would go with season 3. Of course you would.
I haven't seen it all. I haven't seen all of season 3, but
season 4 is I love season 4 more because it was like you finally saw Chloe in a different mindset and a different emotion set, because normally she's always like, Lucifer, don't take things serious. Lucifer doesn't really feel this way about me. Like, she didn't really know her feelings for the first 3 seasons, or second season she did. But the third season, it was just so out of character for me because she was like, she was like, I like Lucifer. And then she was like, oh, well, the head of the police department, he's ignoring me. I think I like him. And I was like, it was weirdly built in season 3. She was like, not really on Lucifer's side, he's our partner, so you think it would work. But it was weird how they interacted. Like, they weren't connecting as much. And then Chloe just wasn't there. And I was like, that's weird to me. I'm no spoiler. Something happened. I was like,
season 4 is very like Chloe oriented, and like she really pushes those emotions. Like, Lauren does an amazing job with Chloe in season 4. And it's just, and that's when Netflix picked it up, is because Fox canceled it after season 3 and Netflix picked it up for season 4 and 5 and now 6. So you can really see the difference between season 3 and season 4.
The production got way better. Like his double face that they do, it got way more better over 4 through 5 their season. But season 4, you really see Chloe in a different light. So you can, because like I feel like sometimes we always be like, did Chloe really even like Lucifer? And season 4, you really see it, and she's more subtle with it. Like, no, matter of fact, no, she was about to try to steal this man.
I'm sorry, but jealous Chloe is hilarious.
It's hilarious, and it's more hilarious because she can't pursue on it. She has to like try to be sneaky, shady, because his girlfriend is she's so lovable. You can't really hate Eve. And yes, Eve as in Adam and Eve. Yes, that woman. Yes, ma'am. She comes into this beast, and it gets wild. So. Stream
Eve is amazing. Yeah,
Eve is Stream Legacies.
Did you hear
that? But ship wise, Dekastar, period, and also is it Maziv? Is it Maziv? Yeah. Now they're not together, so Dekastar is pretty where it's at into season 5B. Dekastar, the best ship out there. Slow burn excellence. Season 5, they really content. They was out here acting like a couple.
Okay. if we were so hard done over only 3 kisses of Handon in Legacy season 2,
It's a lot of work. Compared to Dexter, they kiss
yeah.
2, kiss season 3, still didn't get together. And you're just like having like little family nights with her daughter, and then you're just like, so y'all still not going to get together? No, they got together at the most convenient time, and when they finally revealed their feelings for each other, they still couldn't be together because of the thing that the big drama that happened at season 4. So then you had to wait for season 5. So you think we're complaining about Handon now? Oh, we were like listen, Robyn got it, back to back. I had to wait a year after season 4, and season 4 was a patch. I was heated. I was about to give up because season 3 was pissing me off with Kane and the weirdness of Kane. So season 4 I had to wait a whole year to finally get this victory, and we're on cloud 9. Season 5B about to come out in like February-ish, so it's time to get fed.
And I'm actually, because I love Decastar so much, I'm actually writing a crossover fiction between Decastar and Handon.
Yes, ma'am. I'm behind the scenes, doing the reading. Love that.
Yeah, you caught up. You have all of it so far. So
yeah. One thing that Robyn did is she captured, like, even though she's just got introduced to Dexter, she writes them as if it's like you're actually on the show. So you're going to be able to see how they really kind of act. IRL going with like Handon. Oh, please. The dynamic is it's kind of I never experienced that, so y'all gonna enjoy it, man. Listen, just stream Lucifer, and then you can come and understand why we're obsessed. We don't even got no theories for season. Well, we do have theories for season 5B, but we don't want to spoil it because it's a big person in there that we don't want to spoil for y'all. We just hope
five because of COVID was separated, so we got the first 8 episodes. So we have 5A, and then 5B hasn't been released yet. So it's filmed, it's ready. They just haven't released it yet, and then they're filming season 6 right now, which is the last season.
Yeah, season 5 is very woo. So I really can't say what I'm thinking about for 5B without spoiling. So a big person comes in. That's all I gotta say. Now let's talk about Nancy Drew.
Okay, Nancy Drew is from the comics, né? Nancy Drew, but they make the show Supernatural on CW. So Nancy is 18. She just finished high school. She lost her mom, and she lost herself when she lost her mom. So she's mad at her dad, and then she works at the club. And one night, someone got murdered, and she had this little detective thing going on. She likes to investigate things since a kid. So she has to prove her innocence and her friends because they are their first person interest in the crime. It's a very nice show for me. Like, I'm obsessed with Nancy Drew. I could be talking for hours. Like,
it's a really good show.
Yeah, Robyn watched it and Arlon.
And the cast is really active, so
Yeah,
I mean, the cast is pretty active.
Especially the lead. She's cool.
Yeah, she's very active. Like I don't even watch Nancy Drew yet because when I wanted to start, it was like already in, and I didn't know where to watch it. But even then, like, she's very interactive. Like, I saw her interacting with Vit a lot of times, and I was like, if Legacy could get on, like, what are you doing?
Like, she's only out of Twitter because the show is not happening. She says she'll be back when the show is back on. And like, she replies everyone. If you say something nice to her, she'll reply. Or you just watching the show. Like, these days, she was like, send me a message because you watched the show, and I will say thank you to you in Instagram. She's just very grateful for everyone who watches the show.
Yeah.
So,
and the ships. Wow.
Nancy and Ace, we gotta hope.
Arlon, get out of here. Anyway, you can talk about Nancy Ace and talk about Nancy Nick after.
I like Nick and Nancy too, but
oh my god, you're shipping, ain't it?
Yeah, you're gonna fight now. No, just kidding. Well, Nick and Nancy are from the comics, right? They are canon and they are the couple. But CW, they have to have the whole love triangle thing going on.
Yeah.
and then CW will milk a love triangle that don't even exist. So
Yeah, we hate to see it.
I
The
hate to see.
writers, they really say we have to get them apart because they are always together in the comics, so we have to separate them in the show. But like, that doesn't make any sense to me, honey.
Yeah,
And what they did just like feels wrong. Like just
It was so
with
out
Nick.
of nowhere. Like the breakup
Yeah.
was so weird.
yeah.
There was like the moment where she should have opened up to him, but like Nancy kept pushing her away because she doesn't like to open up. Not like Hope and Landon. Landon took a while to make Hope open up, but Nick didn't get the didn't had the patience, so he broke up with her.
He said, "Don't mind me, just leaving."
Yeah.
And then the
But
other
like
ship doesn't make any sense. Like
he was like, I'm
he'll
trying,
split.
but you didn't give me a chance to don't open up. You just keep pushing me away. So he broke up with her.
Nick's, you said Nick's other ship, Arlon?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I don't
it
like
doesn't.
it.
It makes no sense whatsoever. It's stupid. It's a dumb ship. I don't like it.
Thank you, Robyn. It was like they okay, you can break up them, but we don't need to put them with other people like right away. It makes no sense.
That's why they're building up Nancy and A. You know, it's gonna be iconic.
Iconic.
See, I don't
I don't think
understand why
they'll
they
make
can't
them.
just have why can't they just have Nancy and Ace be best friends though? Like
Because he already
why
has a
does
best
it-
friend. He has a best
I
friend.
think that's
Yeah, he does.
the
He
thing
does.
they're
Yeah.
gonna do. Yeah.
I love
I
him
don't
and
know if
Bess. I
they're gonna
love him
make
and
it
Bess
couple.
relationship.
But he had a thing
Yeah.
for Bess at first.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. And then she was a lesbian, and he was like, "Okay, you're gonna be your friend."
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well-
you do get a lesbian ship or
Yeah,
a
there was
woman.
Bess and
Yeah.
as you
what's her
should,
name?
as
And
you
the
should.
cop or whatever. Yeah.
Well, we're waiting for ours back. We're waiting for ours on Lucifer. Come back out. Come back on.
I know.
Come back out.
I know. We need our woman ship on Lucifer.
Yeah, we need our double
But
date.
she's coming back. Eva's coming back. So
She's coming back. She's already listen. That cat gives content, y'all. So that
you know what? The thing is, with all three shows that we've discussed so far, all three of them are active. We get BTS. We get the writers interacting with us. We get like the show interacting with us. We get the cast interacting with us. Like all three of those shows, you get fed very, very well.
Yeah, especially like Lucifer's the cast and the production team, even the production team. Not even like you can just slide over the cast. The production team sits here and try to give you listen. They showed us a whole video of them on set filming. They giving you little hints of what to expect for episodes. They give you episode name titles of season 6. We ain't getting into like next year. They're giving us content things that like. The production teams out here giving us content without we didn't even ask for that. We just wanted a trailer. They're like, we're gonna give you additional information. These shows are giving us content, and this is why we're here.
But if you look at like the Legacies cast, yeah, that's true. Netflix does promote very well.
If you make success and make noise on internet, then Netflix will promote the shit out of you.
They'll promote it.
Like look at Outer Banks.
Everything.
Crazy.
Yeah. But if you look at look at even the two main actresses in Motherland, and then you take Danielle and Aria. The two actresses in Motherland are constantly interacting with fans, and they're doing lives and they're doing all of these things. If you look at all of us, I mean, we started this whole podcast because of Legacies, and right now, because Legacies isn't given anything, all of us have moved into different fandoms.
Yeah, we're just finding things to be interested on.
Yeah, like I keep my interest very settled on the TL. That's why I have a Dexter account on the side. But you can see that we're we're obviously getting new interest because of lack of Legacies. Like when I first got on Twitter in October last year, I was Legacies, talking, and then over like the quarantine like kind of situation, I just drifted away. Like I went back to Lucifer because of obviously the season came out in the summertime. I due to Robyn and Arlon and stuff, we started watching new shows such as like Sailor Moon and Buffy. So like we're not thinking about legacy because one, they're not giving content. No cast member. It's like 80 of them. None of them promotes. The production team doesn't promote. The production team gave us the last 4 pictures I remember was 2 red pictures from October, and they finally gave us like some Josie and Lizzie pictures, literally I think yesterday or something like that. Other than that, nothing. Other CW shows is giving 1-minute trailers. Legacy said, "Let me give you 30 seconds."
30 seconds.
30 seconds, and half of it is.
I ain't gonna lie, those 30 seconds for like, you know, those, they were fire.
It was fire. That, and I feel like Ralph's quote got me a little hyper than intended. I feel like if they didn't have Ralph say "put him in me," I would have just got finished the trailer and been like, "Oh."
Plus, they couldn't really give us like a crazy trailer because their 2 leads are like
Dead.
out. Yeah.
Dead as hell.
Yeah,
yeah, dead as hell.
Even they gave us the synopsis for the next episode, and it's just like a lark sends them away for a fucking sports day.
Didn't we just say that though? We said that. Didn't we say it in the last episode that we just did?
We did. We said that in the last podcast.
We were joking.
He was just gonna send them away.
And we were like, what if he like do a trip or something? And then we get a synopsis of him actually doing
it. Was literally a joke.
A joke. We were like, yo, what if he like go on a trip and take people on the trip? And then Lizzie's like, yo, where's Hope? And it literally happens. Like, this is clownery. And I just went on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. I just went on Tumblr. Check up on Alex, who was like, he tells us tea. Somebody was like, will Legacy season 3 get dark? And he said no, not from his knowledge. Which means that they're like a couple episodes in, and we're still going to get Monster Hunter teas. So we're probably not going to get Darkland anytime soon. This is.
If anyone wants a good laugh, go look at Naj's description on Twitter.
My bio is literally. I'm not changing it at all. I'm done. Let me. What did it? It says. I hate myself sometimes. Yeah,
we totally got off track.
We were supposed to be talking about Sailor Moon. My bio says Legacy season 3, Monster Butters. Wow, I messed up my. Yeah. Legacy season 3, Busters. Who are you gonna call? Not a lyric. That's who. A hot mess. I was on a rant last night because of this.
Make it a thread.
Yeah.
Yes. You make it a thread. Yeah.
Yeah, I might just make a video for YouTube on it, but I feel like people are like, you really don't like the show because you're mad about it. I'm just like, no, it's criticism. I love Legacy. Yes, I love Legacy with all my heart.
I don't know. I was laughing my ass off at your shit.
I saw the synopsis and I was like, you're joking. And then I saw embarrassment, y'all. I'm sorry.
We weren't done, Nancy Drew.
Yeah, we really weren't. Explain more.
Okay.
No, I didn't got everything.
Well, we didn't say the theories about next season.
Oh yeah,
Nancy and Ace
the
get
trailers
together.
like they are. I think they are just gonna fight that every episode from the trailer.
You know, the thing with Nancy Drew is it's really, even if the way it ended, it's really hard to know what's gonna happen in the next season.
Yeah. Because the plot is very well tighted, and it's very surprising to know what supernatural thing is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when it came to CW shows, how they cut off is that you really don't know anything. Like all the CW shows that got obviously that couldn't finish due to COVID, you cannot tell anyone what you're looking for the next season because you really don't know. Which is why like every time we get something new from the shows, we're debunking our theories because we really can't tell you what's happening. Like we can't tell you any more season 3 days for Legacy because we honestly don't know where everybody's storyline is kind of blank. And then for Nancy Drew, like it ended off where you can't really give that much. And like the promoting, like depending on the promotion, you might still not know what to think about. And like that is wild. I never met a show where the season ended and I just don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So that sucks. So we're just we got this by a couple more weeks. Legacy has like 3 weeks, so
which is really hard to believe. That's like
it came by. This winter break is going by too fast for my comfort. So hopefully in 3 weeks we get an actual trailer because we cannot just survive off of the first 2 episodes. Like we know Hope and Lana gonna wake up. Just stop. Just give us a trailer.
And by the time that we release this episode, I think we'll only have a couple of weeks left before Legacies comes back.
Yeah, and hopefully by then we have with more information. Because if not, then that's embarrassing me, my homegirls. So, yeah. Now, lastly, our topic. Arlon, you better come in this beast.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so I'm not going to talk much about this one because I have actually watched it all and I don't want to spoil for you guys. So I'm just gonna.
You're gonna okay. So Sailor Moon. Me and Arlon started watching Sailor Moon, and not even just Robyn. I have to remember that he didn't watch 9 and 10. I think so. I can't spoil 9 and 10.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
We're just gonna have to talk about until like.
We can talk about it. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, no, because we're at the same pace, kind of. So Sailor Moon.
The premise of Sailor Moon is.
It is 5 people. But it's like a slow build up because it's like 60 episodes per season. But me and Arlon, yes, it's crazy. Me and Arlon are watching the English dub version, which triggers some of the OG Sailor Moon fans. But the English dub version is 40 episodes per season. I'm going to assume because the first season is 40 episodes. It starts off with a protagonist named Serena. I don't think we know her last name. If not, I don't catch it. But her name is Serena, and she's like a 14-year-old, student. One day, she discovers a cat to find out that this cat is kind of not supernatural, but yeah, I mean, kind of. And she ends up becoming Sailor Moon. She has powers and a little button that comes off and turns into a little boomerang, basically. But you develop the storyline with her as she comes across 4 other Sailor Scouts who don't really know they're Sailor Scouts until they get into trouble at this point. There's these 2 antagonists. One of them is Queen Beryl.
Please.
And
yeah.
which is one of my favorite quotes of the show. And every episode is Jedi trying to get a 1-up on the humans. Theoretically, he's trying to get energy for Queen Beryl, and Queen Beryl was just sitting in her little underground kingdom. And so every episode is Sailor Moon, and then she gets more friends that helps do the same thing she does. But we're on episode 8, and now we got 3 out of the 5. We have Sailor Moon, obviously. We have Sailor Mercury, and we have Sailor Mars. We just need 2 more, which is Jupiter and Venus.
Jupiter, come through.
Please.
Jupiter is my favorite. I love Jupiter.
Yeah, so my favorite right now is Sailor Mercury, Amy. But Mars, she snatched my weave when she came through as her friend. Their transformations is the best.
Oh yeah, especially Serena's that stopped it.
She's the only one.
And they're all different. They're all different.
The music is just so good.
The music is amazing. It's like a relaxed show. Like if you just want a show where you can just watch stuff and then like chill. It kind of gives me Winx vibes, but obviously it came before Winx. But it's just Serena developing as a 14-year-old, basically monster fighter, because them people is demons. Okay, them people are literal demons that she's fighting, and she has her relation. Okay, that slips. But
so the thing with this is it doesn't seem like there's a storyline between episode and episode. But as you get further on into the series, you start to see the way that they kind of threaded it together.
Yeah, like it's like every episode is kind of like the same kind of idea of she Jedi tells Queen Beryl, who will be most not pleased. He'll be like, Queen Beryl, I got an idea. And she's like, what? And he's like, I found out how to get the energy from these stupid humans. And then Serena will figure it out. She'll kick his butt. He'll be like, oh, hate these Sailor Scouts. And then it will repeat with just different villains. He doesn't really fight. He doesn't really do anything. Queen Beryl just kind of leveling up until his final time. I guess it's until his final battle.
I feel like it's very Scooby-Doo like too. Like, damn you meddling kids.
like you Queen, these Sailor Scouts is getting on my nerves. And I was like,
yeah.
In 4K. But it's hilarious because every time he says something, he's going to fail because obviously there's more episodes. But I just love it. So we're only on episode 8, and it's hilarious. Like the drawing is hilarious. How they talk is hilarious. The storylines is hilarious. So
Tuxedo
I'm
Mask always disappearing randomly and appearing randomly.
Yeah, no, don't talk about it. We can talk about it. It's a guy. This is a guy named Darian, and he has like this connection with Sailor Moon, but they're so dumb. They're so dumb. Except Sailor Mars. She figured it out in 2 seconds, and it got me shook because Darian and Sailor Moon clash heads a lot, but we already know why, and clearly we're getting a slow burn ship. It's wild. So, but he's annoying because he doesn't do nothing but fly and throw a rose. He just shows up, dramatically throws a rose, and that makes everybody say, "Okay, let me start fighting real quick," and then he leaves.
Every time. Every time.
Every time Darren comes in and throws roses. And so I've been knew about Sailor Moon because my best friend, she watches it and she's like a hardcore fan. And she sent me a meme of him talking about some, hey guys, and then they're like, you ain't help. And he's like, let me go on my way out. Like he's so useless. Comes there and leaves. So that's one of the, it's like everybody's a clown in that show, but the ships, we ain't got no ships yet. We do, but we ain't got no ships. Clearly, we're smelling a love triangle with Sailor Mars, Sailor Moon, and Tuxedo Man / Darian. Serena / Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Man / Darian. Yes, 4 names at this point. They argue IRL, and then when they put on their little Sailor Moon don't even look different, yo. Tiara on and a whole like Sailor Moon outfit. Tuxedo Mask throwing a mask, and it's like they don't know who each other is. They still speak the same. Especially Darren. You think Darren wanted to see, like look at her and be like, okay, that's definitely Serena.
I feel like he definitely knows, but she has no idea.
He
Well,
knows.
the thing is like her hairstyle is so unique to her, and he calls her Meatball Head, and yet he doesn't understand that Sailor Moon with the same hairstyle is Serena.
Now, same everything. Just a tiara on her head and a dress skirt. That's it. I don't remember that girl. Something about her. What do you mean? It's literally Meatball Head, who you antagonize when you see her. Okay? And then and Sailor Mars, what killed me about her is that she saw them interact. Like she saw the chemistry, and she was like, "Well, that's your man," like you know. And then the next episode, she was like, "I wonder if he shows up." What? Where did that even come from? Know your place, Mars. Sit down. Listen. I already know I'm gonna have to milk this angst in this slow burn, but you gonna sit down. You're like 14, and Darian is like a whole 18-year-old. I'm gonna need y'all to really because like I'm like I know I can't. He's like 18, and she's
Wait,
like,
have we heard his age? His age yet though?
He's in high school.
He's in college.
Oh,
He's in college.
What is she in middle school?
He's in college, and she's in middle school. She's in middle school, yeah. But this is an anime, so like,
what is wrong? And like the manga version, he's like 16, so it's not really big gap. But like, he's a grown man, and he acting dumb. He sees her every time, and he doesn't take it. And then he talks smack to her the next day, and doesn't connect the dots. Darren, you dumb. And no, and yeah, we're at the point. Since this is the last topic, we might as well just get messy with it. But we don't have theories for the next season because we're not even 50% done season 1. So
you're like a quarter.
I can't give you no theories except for if Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask don't get on and figure out who they are. Because matter of fact, no. How long? I can't really act for anything, but how long is it going to take Venus and Sailor Jupiter to come in as Beast?
Yeah, because I'm like, I need to see
because
Jupiter. Like,
Amy and Mars came in within the first 8 episodes, and I feel like they're probably going to be like, y'all good for now. Let's just milk the last 2 until like episode 30. And I'm going to be like, you're joking. Because
they could do
Sailor
that.
Moon is kind of like, I feel like they will. I feel like Sailor Moon Sailor Moon says Serena is like the klutz, the crybaby type thing.
Yeah.
Amy is more of the book smart, kind of like she just goes with the flow type thing. She's smart, more into books and studying, and kind of I feel like she's more closer with Serena than obviously Mars because Mars and Sailor Moon they clash completely. Mars is like kind of she's not a hothead, but she's sassy. I love that. It's giving me vibes, but not like her. She on steroids. She is very sassy. She has no picks. She'll say she said, "Oh, there goes the firework, the cry works," and I almost gagged. She really don't care. So I want to see how Jupiter and Venus going to act. Robyn said Venus acts like Lizzie, so that's giving me kind of like her and Mars probably gonna be like besties. Like, probably gonna be besties. I don't know what to expect. I just know I better not see Darian act dumb anymore. I just can't, y'all. He sees her every fight, every day, every week. He sees Serena every week or every day. It is fighting villains, and it just doesn't connect. Hate it here, yo. I'm tired. He is.
I can't even say anything because
It makes no sense. Because it was episode 8. Arlon, you watched it. They were in the train together. He's 18 on a 10-year-old ride, slunched over, back hurting, and then you have Mars and Moon on this thing with him too. She literally sits behind him. They don't figure it out. They're next to each other. He calls her meatball head, and then Sailor Moon figures it out immediately who he is. She's like, "Oh, what if he's Tuxedo Mask?"
Sailor Mars.
Immediately, just saw him immediately. Sailor Mars is like, "What if that's Tuxedo Mask?" And Sailor Moon is like, "No, it's not. It's not. It wouldn't." I'm like, "You didn't even talk to him long enough to know. Are you dead? Is you dead? Serious? Whatever." I hate them. They annoy me.
You love them.
I can't do this no more. I give up.
Just wait until later. You'll be
the
singing a different tune.
When I win finally, but yeah, me and Arlon react to those, and it's a hot mess. And people would be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for you to do this and this and this," and I'm like, "How long?" The 2 other additional Sierra Scouts. Hate to see it. Trash.
So when we were discussing this episode and we discussed what shows we wanted to put in, I would have loved, and I know because I'm the only one, well, me and Arlon are the only ones that have actually watched the full show of this, and I know you're reacting and is reacting, but can we put in, just if anyone hasn't seen it, go watch Buffy.
Yeah. I watched the first episode. I couldn't get to the other ones because my finals literally was the next week and I had to start studying for it. But I'm getting a new computer as of Christmas. So I will be racking up the Buffy ones faster. But the first episode is hilarious. Okay. The summary I can't really give you a
When
summary.
are we getting that episode, by the way? When are we getting that episode?
Pretty much, actually, maybe later this week, actually, because tonight I'll finish Sailor Moon episode 10 and then probably film episode 2. And then the fastest I'm, don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, make your Patreon. Thank you. But, so far, I've only watched the first episode, but it's pretty much, she's like 16 to 17-year-old.
Just 16.
Yes. Like a 16 high school. She's moved to a new city, and she's pretty much she's a vampire slayer. She really be out here in these streets fighting these vampires, no remorse. She's funny, she's sassy. Listen, she be throwing in jokes, and I'd be like, it's kind of the wrong time. But her friends, oh my god, I forgot their names that fast. But
Willow and Xander.
Xander top tier.
Yeah, those boys are clowns. The boy. Literally, his first minute out here, and he's like, "So what you like to see in a man?" I'm like, "What?" It's only she just.
He was in his bag. He was shooting his shot.
He was shooting his shot and missed, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll see you around in school, cause we in school." And I'm like, "No, dude, can you not?" And then Buffy, Buffy's look. She's like, "What is wrong with these people?" And I'm like, "I don't know, sis. You tell me." And then she goes to the library, and then she sees the Watcher, and the Watcher pulls out this big old supernatural book, and like it's like, "Yeah, I know what you do." And I'm like, "How do you know that?" he literally pulls. He says, "I know what you want. I know what you're looking for." And she's like, "What am I looking for?" He pulls out the door and Vampire Slayer book theme, and it's like, "You looking for this?" And she's like, "I'm really not. I'm retired." And he's like, "You ain't retired." And then it got a little sad because she started talking about, how he don't know how it feels. And then we got Cordelia, who annoys me so much.
But she does. She's goated. What?
I mean, it's only my third. It's only
I'm
my
just
third.
joking.
No,
Relax.
you're dead. You're dead serious.
I am dead serious, honestly.
Cordelia out here disrespecting my good sis. And then she has the nerve to be talking about how, Buffy should hang out with this person, when she's out here with a vomit sea green pants and a brown sheer shirt. I said, "Girl, I don't know who you talking about, but you need to go to Hot Topic and varietize your outfit." No, you're not
All
talking.
places you say Hot Topic.
Oh
Hot
gosh.
Topic.
I don't even think Hot Topic was around then.
I don't think it wasn't, but you know what I'm talking about. Go whatever store you was at, go to Starbucks and call it a day, because she really was coming at. Was it Holly? Whatever.
Willow.
Yeah. Why did I forget? Willow, Hunger Games. Willow was out here she was just trying to get a glass. She was trying to get a sip of water, and Cordelia really grinded her up. Only she was getting was a sip of water, and Cordelia was like, "Yeah, don't associate with her, nerd. You look at your outfit." I'm just like, "Do you not see what you got on?" I didn't see what shoes Cordelia had, but like, you're playing. And then her friends, they all found out that she was a vampire slayer in like 5 minutes. That was the fastest reveal I got in my life. 40 minutes in, and her whole group of friends was like, "Yeah, we know you a slayer." Xander, Alex, whatever, he literally brought out her steak 5 times in the first episode. He brought it out and said, "Oh, you forgot you dropped this on the floor." And I'm like, "You serious? Really?" Then he brought it out at the club, like, "Oh, you going to start slicing people?" And I'm just like, do y'all have ravine in y'all milk? Y'all got stupidity in y'all milk? Because y'all making no sense. So, I mean,
So if Naj is this heated after the first episode, you guys know you have to watch.
It's ridiculous because her friends don't know the ending.
I feel like everybody's probably watched it though. Naj just has no taste and she's late to it. So.
Sam hasn't watched it.
Sam has no taste either.
I was not.
Sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to call you out.
Arlon said I have no taste when he hasn't even watched Avatar.
I don't think Vitz watched Buffy either, so there, I called both of you out.
No,
Listen,
I haven't.
Listen, y'all. If we're talking about shows I need to watch Avatar. They put it on Netflix. Since my Arlon and Sam don't want to watch it, I'm going to tell you what it's about because y'all want to listen right here. The best.
We started off with 4 shows, and now we're on to 6.
Listen, this is my favorite. It's like my second favorite cartoon in the whole world. It might be better than Courage the Cowardly. It's better than Courage the Cowardly.
Whoa.
Yeah. I have the Courage is there, but Avatar is one of the most emotional, best development, top tier, wonderfulest show I've witnessed in my life. It is about he's 12. He's a 12-year-old boy who was frozen in ice for 100 years. And he is theoretically the Avatar, which is the master of all 4 elements, earth, wind, fire, air, and all that shit. I said wind, fire. Wind and air. Listen, earth, fire, water, air, right? But since he's an airbender, he has to learn the other 3 elements. Katara and Sokka, they're from the water tribe, which is for the water bending aspect. But Sokka, he didn't get, that good abilities. They discover him in ice, and he wakes up and finds out that they're at war. All 3 of the other elements is kind of in a submission war with the Fire Nation, and he has to develop all 3 elements in 3 months before the summertime. So he's going around the world, which is not really like just United States. Obviously, it's like little sections of the earth before I guess they merge together. I can't even really explain the universe, but they travel over to the Earth Kingdom, the Fire Nation, and then the Water Tribe. to figure out how to ace those elements before the summertime, which is the Sozen Comet, which is when he has to go against the Fire Nation, the Fire Lord, which is like the powerful villain at the time. He has people hunting for him, Zuko, who is the prince of the Fire Lord, but he was banned and in payback got a huge scar on his face for it. And then we have his sister, who's Azula, who's deadly. She made lightning, like, you know, regular Fire Nation people have fire and she has blue fire and she's about that work. She can 2 seconds can throw lightning at you in 2 seconds and you're dead. So he has the brother who's pretty much not really good because he's full of hatred and getting his honor. His sister Azula, who's deadly, and she's 14. She's a murderer at this point. And then she has her 2 friends, who one of them is kind of like she knows all your pressure points. She can make you go paralyzed in 2 seconds. And then you have May, who's kind of a silent, and she's good with knives. Those 4 people are trying to hunt at Aang as he's trying to learn Earth, water, and fire in like 2 months. So it's all there. Ship wise, a lot of people ship different things. I know Robyn,
many.
Yeah, there's so many ships, but like a lot of them really have only 2 actually happen, and like you kind of see it coming. But the other one, a lot of people don't really ship them a lot. They ship I'm gonna be blunt. They ship Zuko. I think Zuko and Katara, which is they're villains at first, and they kind of develop and become friends until the final season because he betrays her twice. And then you have, you know, Sokka and Toph. You have Sokka and Aang. People ship a lot of people, but some of the obviously some of them aren't in the game. But I don't really care about the ships. It's just like that's weird because I really care about ships. You know, sometimes it makes the show. That show don't even need it. It's so fucking good.
It doesn't.
The animations of them fighting is kind of like a karate aspect / with like the fire. Like they move so fully while they I say, yo, listen, all right, I'm really gonna pull it up because y'all got me.
Oh my god.
listen, okay. Avatar bending. Like they like in the show, like a lot of people didn't talk about the show until literally got on Netflix this past year. Nobody talked about it. I mean, like it was done. People classified it as a good show. A good show, amazing, and that was it. But like nobody else talked about it until it got on Netflix. Now I just want y'all to see like they in these streets out here throw fire bending lightning. Like y'all don't see this? That can kill someone. Look, this is Azula, the savageryest one. Like she got blue bending. She just threw it at somebody, almost killed them. She don't care. So stream. That's all I gotta say. 3 seasons of excellence.
That's all it has.
Yeah, it's
How
only
many
had 3.
episodes?
It's like it's 20 each, but like
okay.
Because obviously he already knows air. So obviously the first season is going to be water, the second season is going to be earth, and then since fire is obviously where he has to go where his enemies is at, that's going to be the last season. But season 2 was amazing. But season 3 is the best season, I think, because he already knows his elements. He just has to go to the villains territory.
You're just spoiling the whole show. I might watch it. Damn. This might be your favorite show. This might be your favorite show, right?
It is. It's definitely my favorite cartoon show, for a fact. Like this and the 70 show I can watch back to back. Like I really love it. I got the DVDs because I was like reading, but
okay. So that brings up a question. So Naj is the 70 show and Avatar. What are 2 shows that we all can watch back to back without any sort of like hesitation, no matter how long it's been? Naj, you already answered. So Arlon, what about you?
Damn, I don't know. Let's say Dragon Ball Z and One Tree Hill. Yeah.
I want to know that, and you don't even know your answer.
What?
Sam?
Are we talking about cartoons or any show?
Any show whatsoever. No matter how long it's been, when you watched it, any of it.
I'll be watching show. Let's see what she said. I'm intrigued.
Recently Motherland, because I don't really watch that many shows. Y'all know.
Yeah,
and you've watched Motherland more times probably than you've watched Legacies, right? Like you've watched.
Yeah. I bought the whole season.
See, that's the thing is when you find your show and you just like, and when you love it so much, you just watch it back to back, and that, like, it just doesn't matter how many times you watch it.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I can watch that 70s show in any order. It don't even have to be like from season 1 to 8. I can watch season 5 and be like perfectly fine. Like I don't feel lost. So Avatar, you can't. Avatar, you need to really. I mean, Avatar, I can watch season 4. I mean, season 3 and be fine. Like it, I can just watch it in random orders and be delicious. So
Vit, what about you?
I guess I can go.
Yeah.
Probably Shameless, the US version. The UK version's not good at all. And then Friends, probably. So those two.
Vit?
For me, I don't know. Probably like Legacy season 1 is the one that can rewatch it, and Beauty and the Beast because I'm rewatching right now, and if I can rewatch it any other time, I'm gonna say I can watch it how many times I want it. There was One Tree Hill too. There is a very good show.
Hey, One
So
Tree Hill. See, I said One Tree Hill.
yeah,
Mine, obviously, number 1 is Buffy, and I've said that before. But number 2 is Teen Wolf. I really, really, really like Teen
Oh
Wolf.
yeah, yo, I've been rewatching it like every day, like just episodes here and there. It's so good.
It is. It's so good. And
I need to watch it.
if you haven't watched it, yeah, definitely
I feel
watch
like there's
it.
no
And it's
bad
dark.
seasons either. Like no bad
No.
seasons.
And it gives you the darkness that you want Legacies to have.
Yeah, Legacies, we're not getting no darkness.
No,
They
I
said
don't really care
they
about
said
that.
they said season 3 gonna be Happy Land. So kind of. So they said it's gonna be the same thing. Them having what did he say before? I don't want to butcher Alex's wonderful words. He said not from. He said it's the same refreshing, fun show as always. Refreshing. They've been fighting monsters. At this point, it's exhausting. I love you, Alex. Thank you though. Thank you for the input. Yeah,
but yeah, so Teen Wolf is definitely another one to add to your list. So
yeah.
if you guys have made it this far into the whole end of this podcast, you have all of these new shows now that you can binge while you're waiting for Legacies.
Yeah, they're on Netflix,
which is
Hulu, HBO. They're all over the place.
Hulu.
And
so it's
yeah,
Hulu. So it's Motherland Fort Salem, Lucifer,
which is on Netflix.
Nancy Drew, which is
on
CW.
And then we have Sailor Moon, which isn't on really any websites. I just watch it off of links on the internet. Oh, well, you can do.
If you're in Canada, you can watch it on Crave.
And Avatar, you can watch it on Netflix as well. And Buffy is not on Netflix for me anymore, probably on Hulu.
It's on Hulu, I think. Yeah.
I watch it on Megas, which is on Twitter. So, yeah.
And Teen Wolf is...
It's on Amazon Prime, but
Amazon Prime?
I don't have it, yeah.
I would have to invest because I already have Amazon Prime. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching our Hidden Weekly Multi-Fandom episode. It was fun. It was kind of a ramble. We love to see it. No scripts, just us being raw with our show.
If there's any other episodes you guys want us to talk or plan around that doesn't have to do with Legacies, just leave us a comment because we got this multiverse one through a comment on one of our previous podcast episodes.
Yeah.
So we will take that into account and talk about it.
Yeah, if you
also you guys can comment like the shows you guys have been watching during pandemic, so everyone can
let us know.
You let us know.
I clearly need some shows to watch. Thank you guys. Make sure to leave any comments or what do you want us to do next since we have 3 more weeks until Legacy's come back on. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. All of our social medias, links to different podcast sources will be linked in the description below. Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, and if you just want to chill and watch our faces on YouTube, you can do that as well. Our Twitter and Instagram for more information about the podcast will be in the description, as well as our YouTube and other social medias. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to be safe.
Hope you had a happy holidays and happy New Year's, and we will see you in 2021.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Where we actually get content for Legacies.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll be back. If you enjoy how we were acting with the last episode when we got the trailer, the little teaser, you'll be in store for the mess we'll be when we finally get a trailer and episodes. It's gonna get
Gonna
wild.
get first episode. They're gonna be
It's gonna be
Especially because it's going to be the
So
night of the episode, so it's going to be crazy.
yeah.
So we're gonna be heated. Yeah.
yeah. So it's gonna be wild. But thank you for tuning in during our little hiatus and this huge hiatus now. Be safe, y'all. Peace.
Bye,
Love you
guys.
guys. Bye.
Bye.